Hey, what's going on, everyone? We are back here on Pokemon Showdown today using a pretty standard Mega Abomasnow Hail team. In the OU tier, we're going to be using, obviously, Mega Abomasnow with 3 attacks and then Ice Shard for priority. Steelium Z, Slush, Rush, Sandslash, because if you can get up Hail with the Abomasnow or the Icy Rock and Alola Ninetales, which is the more ideal mon to get up Hail with, then this can clean late game. Psychic Terrain, Tapu Lele, just because we don't want our Alola and Sandslash getting hit with priority attacks. And then Abomasnow, which is a great switch into Ashgren and Keldeo. And Rocky Helmet Landers, just because we wanted a Rocks and a Defogger, just because these mons don't really appreciate hazards. So those kind of act as 2 pivots for us. But let's go ahead and find a battle right now. I'm curious to see what this team can do in the OU tier. I think it'll go all right, but obviously Hail is not super standard. We'll see what we can do though. I did go do 2 matches off screen, and I ended up going 1-1, which is all right. And let's go ahead and see what we can find right here. So this team is absolutely torn apart by my Alola and Sandslash if we can get up this Hail. And honestly, I think I want to get up the Hail right away, because he's going to lead off with Jirachi. I'm definitely expecting this to be Scarf, but even if it is, we get in Sandslash after when we click SD, so I'm going to try to Aurora up right here. I'm hoping he just Scarf Iron Heads me or gets up Rocks or something like that, because then I'll just go hard Sandslash. Well, actually, it could have Fire Punch. Hopefully he Scarfs himself into Iron Head, though, because we are timid. He actually is the Spit After Rocks variant, so that's totally alright. We get up our Aurora right there, and now we'll just go right for... Let's go for a nice Hypnosis in case we connect, which we do. And I'll go Sandslash now. And we're going to SD up, and we're going to see what we can do right now. We're about to get our first Sandslash group right away. He goes hard Tapu Bulu. We do have our Slush Rush. I'm going to Iron Head this. For sure. I should Icicle Crash in case he goes... You know what? I'm going to Icicle Crash, because he's going to go back to Jirachi. And we do have Earthquake. I'm going to Earthquake right here. He does stay in. That did nothing because of the grassy terrain. If he goes for the Rocks again, what? I guess he expected a Rapid Spin. You know what we're going to do here? We're just going to Earthquake again, because we knocked that thing out. And we still have 1 more turn of Hail, so I'm pretty sure we just get another knockout if whatever comes out. Assuming we hit an attack, obviously. Gengar will go down to a Z-Moo, because we do have Steelium Z on this mon, so... Actually, he does have the Medicham to Fake Out. I didn't keep that in mind. He might not have Fake Out, though. I'm just going to stay in, because we do resist Fake Out anyway, and if he hits us with that, it's not too big of a deal. And we did get healthy again due to the grassy terrain, so that's really nice. Sandslash is already doing some work, but I want Mega Abomasnow to get in here, and maybe hit that Zygarde with an Ice Shard or something like that. Maybe pick off the Gengar too, but right here, if he has a Fake Out on Medicham, he should definitely go directly out into that. He actually goes hard Gengar, so we're going to fire off a Corkscrew Crash on this and see what exactly we can do right now. He goes for the Destiny Bond. Good play, because now he's going to get rid of my Hail Sweeper, but we knock that thing out right there. I could have tried to SD up again, but we trade those mons, and honestly, I think he has to go... He kind of loses to my Alola Ninetales in a little bit, so I'm actually going to go here into my Lele, as he goes hard Medicham. He can't Fake Out right here, and I just get a free Psychic off. It should 2-hit KO Zapdos unless it's Spit F, or maybe it's AV Bulu as well. He stays in. We just knock that thing out with Psychic right there, and that's pretty much... He goes hard Bulu right here. We're going to go Landorus and try to get up our own Rocks. I don't want him getting a ton of Horn Leech recovery off of my Lele right now. And if he has AV, then Psychic's not going to be doing anything anyway. So hopefully it's AV right now, and he just goes for the Horn Leech. He goes right for the Horn Leech, and that does appear to be either AV or Scarf damage, something like that. He gets a Grassy Terrain recovery, and let's just go for Rocks right here. He goes hard Zapdos. I don't mind this at all. I'm going to U-turn out. And he goes for HP Ice. Good play, but... what do I bring out now? I can go Lele or I can go Abomasnow. Now I'm assuming he has the Heat Wave, so that's probably not the best idea going Abomasnow. We're going to go Tapu Lele right now. And hopefully, ideally I Psychic right here, and then I can bring out Abomasnow after. So he goes for that, and then he goes for the Discharge, and thankfully he doesn't paralyze me. I'm pretty sure Discharge can para. We knock that thing out, and pretty much, I don't think he has an out right now. He's going to go out to Tapu Bulu right here. Do I want a Psychic? No, I don't think it's worth Psychicing right now. We're just going to go hard Magirna on the Horn Leech, and we're just going to fire off a nice Flare Cannon right now. He goes for the Nature's Madness. I pretty much Flare Cannon just to get off a ton of damage. And actually, what I kind of want to do is not get swept by the Zygarde, so... are we Timid Lele? We are, so we can't get swept by Zygarde, which is good. So we go right for the Iron Head right there, and we're going to Iron Head again. And pretty much when Zygarde comes out, I'm going to go hard Lele just to prevent that thing from sweeping. And he actually decided to go... What just happened? Oh, we knocked him out. So we go hard Lele, obviously. He goes right for the Dragon Dance, and we just knock this thing out with Scarf Moonblast, because he can't hit me with Extreme Speed, because we are in the Psychic Terrain right now. So I think we're good to go, maybe. We'll see what he decides to click right here. We are Timid, we are Max Speed, and actually this could be a Speed tie. I didn't think about that. This could very well be a speed tie, but we do win it. I'm pretty sure standard Dragon Dance doesn't even run max speed, and it could have been like Double Dance with Coil and maybe Extreme Speed 1000 Arrows, but we pick up a win right there off the back of Alolan Sandslash and Scarflele doing pretty much most of the work, but that's going to be a win for game number 1 right here, and I'll be back with another one. Alright, we are back, currently sitting at 1-0, and we're actually fighting a little bit of a rain team right here. It's not completely rain, but I honestly think we have the advantage in this one because we do have Freeze Dry on our Ninetales, which pretty much hits everything on his team. We do obviously have to be careful about the Z conversion Porygon. I've lost to that too many times, but Magearna should be able to handle that just fine, and if not, then Scarflele will outspeed it after. So let's go ahead and lead off here with our Ninetales as usual. He leads off with the Mawile, very good lead on his part. What do I want to do right here? Because I don't want him knocking me out right away. I'm going to go hard Landorus to try to get a Brox. He should just Iron Head or Play Rough, I would guess. Let's see what he decides to do right here. Hopefully Iron Head or Play Rough, not SD. He goes right for the Iron Head, and he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage, which is super nice. And I'm honestly expecting hard Pelipper to come out right now. I'm going to get a Brox anyway. He does go hard Pelipper. And I think he has to defog. If he goes for an attack, I don't really care. We're actually faster, so hopefully he went for the... We're gonna get an Abomasnow now. Hopefully he went for the defog. Because we got up our Snow Warning, and he did go for the defog. So we have our Mega Abomasnow in right now. And honestly, I'm gonna fire off one of these nice blizzards. He goes hard Goodra. This is not gonna appreciate this. Let's see how much it takes. That took over half, and he'll definitely outspeed us, I think. I'm just gonna go for it again though, because the only thing he can knock me out with is a fire type move, either Fire Blast or Flamethrower. He unfortunately does have it, but Mega Abomasnow did get to do a ton of work against that thing. That did over half, and I'm assuming that's Assault Vest Goodra, because considering it had a Fire Blast, I don't think it would run anything else. Cool team that we're seeing this high on the ladder. I'm kind of surprised. We're gonna go Sandslash right here, and we're just going to go for... Honestly, I kind of like our Z move, but I think I have to Icicle Crash right here, just because... I could just Iron Head too. I don't know if Iron Head's going to kill. We're going to Icicle Crash. We do thankfully connect that, so that's good. And now he'll probably go back to Pelipper, yeah. I don't want to stay in right here, because we still do have another setter with our Ninetales right now. I'm honestly expecting either a Hurricane or a U-turn. If I go in a hard Ninetales right here, he's probably going to go Mawile. I'm expecting a U-turn, so I'm going to go Landorus T right here and get off that Intimidate. As he actually goes hard Mawile, we take a hit from this, and I'm going to try to get up rocks right now. Because he goes hard back to Pelipper, and that's just wasting his rain turns. And I'm going to U-turn out right now and bring in our Ninetales. As now we can get up the Aurora Veil, because he doesn't have another rain setter, I don't believe. Poliwrath, you don't get Rain Dance or Drizzle or whatever it's called. So we're going to go for Aurora Veil right here. He goes Mawile, that's great, because I can just Hypnosis this. We do connect. We're 2 for 2 for Hypnosis right now. That's pretty sweet. And honestly, we're going to go... Do I want to risk Fire Fang? He's going to be asleep this turn. He actually goes hard Pelipper. Very good play, but honestly, I don't think it benefits you that much because I just get to go for Icicle Crash right here. And we do a bit. He actually flinches, which is good because we're wasting rain turns right now. Unfortunately, this is our last turn of the Aurora Veil. We're going to go for Icicle Crash again. He goes hard Poliwrath. We actually missed, apparently. That's alright. Kind of revenge. But we're going to go hard Landorus right here just for some Rocky Helmet damage. Hopefully he's physical. He does go right for the Brick Break. So sweet. And now we're going to go hard Magearna on a Waterfall. Oh, okay. That's kind of bad. We might have just lost. I should have just stayed in an Earthquake. Okay, do we live? Obviously, we're not going to live. I need to stall out this rain somehow. Alright, so what's our win con? I think it's Scarf Psychic now. So we're going to go out into Ninetales right here and just sack it off. Actually, we don't have to sack it off because we can just freeze it right here for the knockout. Yep, and we get rid of that threat. So we only had to sack one Mon to that, which is cool. We didn't have to sack our entire team. He goes back to Pelipper. We're just going to freeze dry this out of here. And let's see what he wants to bring out next. Brings out Porygon Z. We're going to Hypnosis. Wait, I think the Mawile's still asleep, right? Yeah, I tried to break Sleep Claws right there. But we should be able to take one of anything, and I'm just going to go for the Freeze Dry. What I should have done last time, he actually just OHKOs me. That might have cost us the match a little bit. Had I Freeze Dried the first time, we'll find out if this would have killed right now. We're going to go hard Lele right here. We might live a hit. Obviously, Psychic is my best play. Bull-to-it KO. If we can live this, we have a chance in the match. We don't live it. Unfortunate, and unfortunately, I think we just lost. Because Sandslash won't be able to outspeed, and it'll just go down to, I guess, a Thunderbolt. We'll go Landorus. I know he's going to have coverage for us. We're going to go for Earthquake right here. He does have Ice Beam. And then Sandslash will go down to Thunderbolt right here. So on the off chance it doesn't, I'm just going to Z-move him. He does go for Thunderbolt, and that's going to knock me out. Now, I don't think, since he got the conversion boosts, our Freeze Dry was going to do enough to put him in range of that Psychic, but what I should have done was just Earthquaked on the Poliwrath, so that way I could have preserved all my Mons and not sacked Magearna, which, as I said at the beginning, was my way of preventing this from sweeping me at the beginning. So, kind of sucks, and we're going to take a loss right there, but that's alright. It was a pretty good Weather War, and I had a lot of fun with that one. So I'll be right back with the third match. Alright, we are back with match number 3. This one took forever to find for some reason, but we're facing a pretty standard rain team this time. Obviously, the last one was a little bit different with the Poliwrath and the Goodra, but this one's pretty standard. I'm assuming it's the Electric Seed Hawlucha plus Tapu Koko, Spit Up Ferrothorn, and then just Damp Rock, Pelipper, and 2 range sweepers. So what we're going to do right here is, I kind of want to lead off with the Ninetales, but if he leads off with Pelipper, he'll actually outspeed me, but he doesn't have a good Freeze Dry switch in, so we're going to do that anyway. We lead off here with Ninetales. He actually leads off with Tapu Koko. I'm assuming this has the Z move for us. We're going to go hard Landorus right here. If he HPS is turn 1, good play, but I always go Landorus on Koko. And he goes right for the Volt Switch, so that's cool. Obviously, Ice-type moves don't get a boost in Hail, so yeah, I don't have to worry about his HPS knocking me out here or anything. I'm definitely expecting him to go for the HPS though, so we're going to go hard Magearna on a Ferrothorn. He might just start to spike up. I'm going to go back to Landorus and just get up these rocks now. I honestly value that a lot more than getting damage on Ferrothorn right here with HP Fire, as because I know he's gonna get up his rocks, and I just want to do the same right now. Just because if he wants to defog, yeah, I want him to get over rocks off my side of the field too. He goes right for Leech Seed, and I'm just gonna U-turn out right here. He should double Leech Seed. He might double Leech Seed. I'm gonna U-turn out, and he might double Leech Seed right here. I'm gonna go Abomasnow, and we're gonna see what we can do. Come on, anything but Gyro Ball. He goes for a Spike, that's totally alright. We have HP Fire on this Mon, and do I want to Blizzard first? It's the question. No, we're going for HP Fire. He's smart to go Pelipper. I should have Blizzarded. And I don't know if he has Hurricane or not, but we actually get the Hail back up, which is pretty funny. But I'm hoping he misses a Hurricane right here. That's pretty much what I'm going off of. We're going to go for Blizzard, and he has 0 Blizzard switch-ins. I don't know what you're switching into this right now, man. Maybe Ferrothorn to get up another Spike? Is that your plan? I should have not Mega Evolved. Goes back to Ferrothorn, and this should 2-hit KO unless he's Super Spit F, which he's not, so we get to click Blizzard again, and we actually have a ton of turns of Hail right now. We're going to click Blizzard again right here, and he's going to give me the Pelipper, and we still have 2 Hail setters, so we just won the Weather War, which is going to be really great for late game. Obviously, Hawlucha is still a big win condition for him. I kind of regret letting my Landorus take damage on that regard, but we actually have Ice Shard on this Mon, so it might not be the biggest deal. He's going to go hard into this. Well, do you even knock me out with anything? We're going to stay in right here on the off chance that you don't actually knock me out with Waterfall or Earthquake or anything. He goes hard Kingdra, as we're going to throw off an Energy Ball right here. That does clean him out, and I'm assuming... Why did you go this first? We're just going to Energy Ball right here on an Ice Beam, which thankfully we actually lived right there. He should have gone for the Draco or the Surf or Dragon Pulse or something, but we're in a super ideal situation. His last win con right here is he's actually just going to forfeit the match. He could have won with Hawlucha. I don't know why he just did that, but we're going to win that one. We're going to win our second rain matchup, which is really cool. We lose 1 rain and then we win 1. So I'm pretty sure the biggest deciding factor right there was just me knocking out Pelipper, because he only had 2 or 5 turns of rain left, and after that was gone, our Sandslash pretty much won the game. So that's going to be a nice win. We're going to be up at 1646 at 2-1, and I'll be right back with the 4th battle. Alright, we are back. We have our 4th battler right now, and we have a super cool team on our opponent's side of the field right now. I'm assuming it's just a standard Sash or Ribombee with its Sticky Webs lead, and then just some sweepers. I'm not sure whether it's going to be Zardex or Zardoy. I would guess Zardex. He doesn't have any other hazard control besides, I think Ribombee gets Defog. I'm not sure about that, but we're going to go ahead and lead off here with Abomasnow. The reason for that is he actually leads off with the Whimsicott. That's totally fine. I was hoping to catch the Ribombee because he would click Sticky Webs, and then I would click Blizzard, bring him down to Sash, and then Hail would knock him out. But we obviously just Mega Evolve right here and go right for the Blizzard. We'll see what he wants to do. He goes right for the Memento. Good play. What's your next play, though? Volcarona? We have answers to this, I think. +2 Sandslash should outspeed this. But we don't have coverage for him. What do I do here? This is kind of hard. I think we just lost. This team is super weak to this Mon. Do we outspeed? 502. We should outspeed right now. And we're going to fire off our Z move right here. We'll see how much it does. It does a bit. He goes for the second Quiver Dance. And what do we do now? We kind of just have to Earthquake. He goes for the Fire Dance. If he gets the special attack raise, he does not. What do we do? This is kind of a tricky scenario right now. I think what I have to do is just stall him out with her Hail. Magearna won't live. Lele, he won't live. I think we're just about to get blown back right now. We're gonna go here into our... We're gonna go Magir now on the off chance we live a hit, and we're just going to Volt Switch out right now. Hopefully he goes for... We actually do live. Wow. Very surprised about that, and we go for that. And what I can do here is just bring out... Unfortunately, we're going to have to sack our entire team just to do this. Alright, so we're going to go here into our... I have to figure out what I want to sack right now. This is kind of hard. We're going to go here into our land... Well, I have to get a Hail again because... We're going to go Lele. And then we're going to go out into Abomasnow right here and sack it off. Just to get the Hail back up, because he's going to take a little bit more damage right there. Now we sack off this, and we're going to try to sweep its Scarf Psychic. Pretty much that's what it's going to come down to right now. We're going to go right here for the Volt Switch on the off chance we live anything. And I need this next hit to knock him out, pretty much. Landers, do you want to live and help me get up these rocks right now? If we live this, we actually have a good chance in this match. He goes for the Shattered Psyche. It's going to knock me out, and now we go top of Lele, and we see if we can win. I don't think we have a chance. He goes for Bombi. We're going to go right here for the... I should have gone Ninetales. We're going to go right here for the Psychic. He is Sash, and he does go down to that right there. And pretty much now what I have to do is... I have to switch out here, I think. Yeah, we're going to switch out on... and he's unfortunately a Side Shock. I think that's Specs damage, though. It might be. I have to Freeze Dry right here. If we outspeed, then we have a chance. We do outspeed. And we're going to find out whether or not we can sweep with... what's my best move right here? Psychic. So we are 2 and KOing him. We do go for Psychic again right now. And this is actually going to be a lot closer battle than I thought, because that's going to knock him out. But unfortunately, we're not going to Oko Charizard. No way we Oko Charizard. And yeah, the game ended right there, so I'm assuming he lived this. Yep, he did. If we got a crit, we could have won, but actually I don't think we would have, because Psychic Terrain would have gone down, and then Darmanitan would have come out. So a super quick battle right there, but that's totally alright. I'm just glad we didn't get completely destroyed by the Volcarona, and we actually made it a pretty close battle, but that's alright. I'll drop a GG in chat right there, and let's go ahead and get a 5th battle right now. Alright, we got our, what is this, 5th battle right here? And I think we're currently sitting at 2 and 2, so hopefully we win this one and we end up going positive. We're facing kind of a balanced team. I'm assuming it's Combine, Mega Latias, and there's just a ton of pivots. Probably Rocks, Tran, and maybe Combine, Clef, Spidef, Zapdos, Bulky, Ferrothorn with Spikes, and just standard annoying Toxapex. So we can definitely break through this with our Sandslash, but we just do have to be careful. We actually can completely break through this with our Sandslash after his Swords Dance. I need to weaken the Ferrothorn before anything though, so that's going to be our game plan. What I'm going to do here is lead off with our Landorus T, as he decides to lead off with the Tran. I was expecting this to be Rocks Tran. I'm going to Earthquake right here, because I don't want him to be one of the guys who just stays in. Thankfully he's not one of those guys, and I'm just going to Rocks up right now. He should HP Ice, but actually I shouldn't Rocks up right now, because he's just going to defog after anyway, so my best play right here is definitely to switch out. The question is into what? I like Magir now right here. It works against, yeah, he's going to go for the HP Ice, and right here I'm kind of expecting a Heat Wave to come out. I know he outspeeds me, and he's going to go for the Heat Wave, do very little damage, and we can Volt Switch out of here and just bring in our Ninetales now. And pretty much we get to set Aurora Veil, so this is great, this is pretty ideal, and hopefully he goes out into a mon that actually allows me to set up, so we're going to go for Aurora Veil right here. He doesn't have a hazard weather setter, does he? He just goes for the Heat Wave on it, that's fine. And what I'll actually do here is just go... This is kind of annoying, actually. We're going to go No, we can't go Abomasnow. We're going to Freeze Dry him. Hopefully he doesn't try to Roost Stall me or anything like that. I don't want him getting Rocks up, so we're going to attempt to throw off a Hypnosis right now. I doubt it's going to work. What's our setup fodder for Sandslash? Because after one Swords Dance, we kind of just win with the Hail up. We do thankfully connect right there, and that's going to prevent the Rocks. And he already burnt a turn of sleep. I don't want to risk the first turn awake. We're going to go hard into our Landorus T right now. And we're going to Rocks up this time. Thankfully he didn't get the first turn awake right there and like try to Lava Plume me or anything. But I'm going to Rocks up this time. I don't want to Earthquake on the Zapdos switching band probably, because Rocks up will force. He actually goes hard Latias this time. This is alright. I'm going to U-turn out. What do I want to do right here? I'm going to U-turn out. I kind of want to predict him to defog, and I could have Rocked up again, but he goes for Calm Mind, which is so I'm glad I did that. And now I can go hard Sandslash right here. And I'm looking for switch-ins, and I don't see any, so we're gonna... I really want to predict. We're just gonna go for Icicle Crash. I don't care what he does. He might go hard Toxapex. If I were him, I would not make that play. He goes Tran. I'm definitely expecting him to switch out here into Zapdos, but we're gonna go for Earthquake anyway. Yeah, we're gonna go for Earthquake right here. We'll outspeed him. Actually, we might not outspeed him. He woke up. But he goes for the substitute. Okay, I'm so glad he didn't attack right there. I completely forgot that he already burnt 2 turns of sleep. And we're going to go hard Landorus T right now. I'm actually glad we broke that substitute right there. He should continue to scout with it. And he was actually fast trained. So let's see if he goes for the fire attack move or tries to substitute again. He goes for the Magma Storm, does quite a bit. But the point right here is we still have our rocks up. And I'm going to U-turn out because I don't want Zapdos coming in to defog. And Zapdos will actually be in range of some attacks after I bring it out next. Specifically our Scarf Tapu Lele. He actually decides to stay in right there. We're going to go Ninetales now, and we're going to attempt to put this back to sleep. Do I really want to do that, or do I just want to Revel up again? I really want this thing asleep, but it's not worth it risking. I'm going to go for a Revel. He should just attack right here. He should not substitute. Actually, yeah, he should substitute on the off chance I missed, but now we have to somehow break it. And honestly, I don't see how we do that. We're going to go hard Landorus right here, try to break it with that. Actually, he'll probably outspeed my Landorus. He will, actually. He knocks me out with Magma Storm. And that's kind of a problem. What do I do right here? This is kind of tough. I could go Sandslash and try to hope that he misses, and then that'll pretty much win me the game right now. I'm really tempted to go off that. But on the off chance he has like Flamethrower or something, it's really not worth making that place this early. We're going to go here into our Tapu Lele. And honestly, I'm just going to click Psychic right now. Scarf Psychic will break the substitute. He goes for Magma Storm. He actually crits through my Aurora Veil. That's gonna suck. And hopefully he just stays in right here and goes for Substitute, thinking that he'll be out of range of it. But he saw that my Psychic did break the Substitute, so he shouldn't Substitute again. This is alright, but the problem is we don't have enough Hail turns right now. Do I stay in right here, or what do I do? Actually, we do have enough Hail turns, but I'm gonna Psychic again because this is the one Mon that's... Well, this is one of the Mons that's standing in the way of my... Alolan Sandslash winning, and actually, if we can get one SD up and have enough Hail turns, we can win. And that Mon that we do that against is Clefable. So, he goes for the Spike, that's totally alright. We'll go right here for the Ninetales play, and what I'm really hoping happens right now is I go for the Aurora Veil and he just knocks me out. Actually, wait, I can't do this right now. I have to Hypnosis. Because I have to put him to sleep and then get up the Aurora Veil. Because I just completely forgot that we don't have enough turns, so... he does burn a turn of sleep right there, and now we're going to go right for the Aurora Veil. I should go hard at Magearna, but I really need this up right now. More turns of Aurora Veil would be great. Now we're going to go hard Magearna. And pretty much I'm going to try to sweep it Sandslash late game. I'm hoping he stays in on this, and I just get an HP Fire off for no reason. So we go out into this. He's actually asleep for 3 turns. He's going to get maximum sleep turns apparently. And Tran, what's Tran going to do when it comes back in? I'm going to HP Fire because he's going to give me damage, which is all I need actually. And we're going to HP Fire again. He could just go... We're going to Voltage out. Because what's the worst that happens? I bring in Abomasnow after this and we're fine. He actually just has Protect. That's kind of annoying. Now we're going to HP Fire right here. No, we're going to Voltage again. And bring out our Mon. He's playing really well around me getting Sandslash in. I have to get Sandslash in and I have to try to go for game eventually. Obviously, we have some attacks right here. I should have gone for... Gets up another Spike. This is really going to hold back my Mons. So we don't have enough turns right here. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go for HP Fire on the off chance that he wants to stay in and give me the one Mon that's preventing my Sandslash from sweeping right now. Come on, just stay in and we win pretty much. Assuming we get an opening to set up a Swords Dance. We might not even need the Swords Dance, that's the thing. Because we have coverage for everything else. We just don't have coverage for Toxapex, but as long as it doesn't Scald Burn me, we can get up the SD on that, and we can sweep. So he goes Zapdos. Alright, so we'll have 2 turns of Hail after this if we bring in Sandslash. I'm going to let him knock me out. I don't care right now. Because we still have another Hail setter, and honestly, I think we might be fine with our Mon. So he goes for that. That's totally alright. We bring in Sandslash right here, and we have to hit this. I could also hope he chokes, but we don't have enough Hail turns right now anyway, so I'm just going to Icicle Crash. Really hope we hit, and if we miss, then GG. I really hope we don't miss this, because we pretty much win the game right now, because we knock this thing out, and then we go... Ferrothorn's going to take rocks damage next time it comes in, which it's going to be really low on health. He goes out into this thing, and we can either Z-move or we can SD up. I'm going to Z-move. I'm not sure if he has Protect or not. He might click Protect. But either way, he's not going to click Protect right there, and we get rid of that Mon. So sweet. 1 threat down, and Sandslash doing a little bit of work right there. Abomasnow didn't get to do a ton, I guess. But that is what it is. We're going to try to go for game with Sandslash. He goes Tran. We already saw that we don't outspeed this. We have to go Magearna right here, and then we have to go Ninetales. And now we're going to Aurora Veil up. Come on, just knock me out. Knock me out. Just knock me out, please. Because then we win. If he just knocks me out right now and we get up Aurora Veil. Because, actually, I don't think our Sandslash is going to live a hit even after. So he does go for Magma Storm and knocks me out. This is super ideal right now because I can go out into Sandslash right here. And do I SD up on a Magma Storm miss? That's the only thing that this match is going to come down to right now. I'm going to Earthquake. I think he has to Magma Storm. I can also hope he chokes and switches out. I honestly think I have to play off the Magma Storm miss right now. We're going for SD. The game did not end. He missed. Now we Earthquake. And hopefully, maybe we'll have enough turns. He has to, so we have 6 turns of Hail left. We get that mon out of there. I think Sandslash is about to win the match. I'm super excited. I don't know if you guys can probably tell that easily. Everything is going to go down to Icicle Crash or something. He goes Ferrothorn, we Icicle Crash this and just knock it out. There's no way you live this. Do you have Protect? Are you going to Protect to stall out Hail? Nope, you don't have it. He has to try to pivot around and maybe bring in Zapdos at the end. If he goes Toxapex, I'm going to try to. He goes Latias. We Iron Head here every time and just knock you out. Yep, get out of there. And we still have 3 turns left and he has 2 mons left, so I think we're good to go. Because as long as we knock out Zapdos, then we're fine. So he does go Zapdos, so we can just Iron Head right here. And actually, we just won the match because this will knock him out, and even if he switched out, Zapdos would have died to Rocks damage when it came back in. So that's going to be a win, I think, unless Toxapex eats, which I doubt it will. Earthquake comes off, and do we see the game end? Watch him live this and Scald Burn me and then Protect, and then he wins. Nope, that's going to knock him out, and Sandslash is going to clutch that match out right there. I'm super excited that that's how it worked out right there. He looked like he was ahead the entire match, but really I recognized that win con was Sandslash in the Hail, and we ended up getting it up at the last turn. Obviously he did miss the Magma Storm, but he hit pretty much every other Magma Storm, so kind of serves for that. But we're going to go ahead and pick up a win right there, and that's going to move us up to 3-2. I'm super excited about that one, and let's go ahead and get a 6th battle. Alright, so we got our last battle right now. If we do win, we will end up positive. If we don't, then unfortunately we will end up even. Either way, it's going to be a super successful live considering the type of team that we're using. Obviously, we're 3-2 right now, which is great considering we're running Hail and OU. But let's go ahead and see what we can do. This guy, once again, is obviously destroyed by my lone Sandslash in the Hail. Once again, same process, we can Ferrothorn and then see what we can do. This guy, fortunately, does not have the grassy terrain to weaken my Earthquake on the Jirachi. So let's go ahead and lead off here with Tapu Lele, as we do catch the Medicham on the lead. I'm curious to see whether he tries to stay in right away or not. I'm actually just going to go right here for the Psychic on the off chance he does. I really wanted to HP Fire right there, but either way we're getting a damage on Ferrothorn, which he should not be letting me weaken this one. He should have gone Jirachi right there every time, but we're going to go Landorus T right here, probably on a Leech Seed or a Spike, or maybe Rocks. And then we can get up our own Rocks. So there's a Spike, and we can get up our own Rocks right now, and then see what we can do. So he goes right for another Spike. I'm totally fine with this. Unfortunately, all the damage that we just got on him is going to be gone. We're going to go for Earthquake right here, do a bit, as he goes for the Leech Seed, and now I'm definitely expecting a Protect to come out. We're going to go Abomasnow, anything but Gyro Ball once again when we bring in Abomasnow right here. So we get it in safely, maybe Power Whip. He gets up a 3rd Spike. This is alright. I'm going to Mega Evolve here and just go right for, I think, Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard's fine. I know he's going to go Tentacruel to try to Rapid Spin, but if he does, then we get a little bit of damage off, and honestly, he probably has Ice Beam on this, so I'm going to have to defog it into something else. I'm going to go hard. No point in risking my win con. I'm going to go right here for the Energy Ball, because since I know he's going to Rapid Spin, and this will weaken this thing quite a bit. And actually, the next one should knock him out, even if he's Black Sludge, which he does reveal to be. And we're just going to go right here for the Energy Ball. Acid Spray. That's going to lower my special defense. This will knock you out, man. Oh, come on, we get the lower roll. But Hail is actually going to do it right there, so I kind of forgot about Hail. And let's see what he decides to bring out next. Jirachi, that's alright. We're going to go Landorus T right now, and we're going to get those rocks that we just mentioned back up. Hopefully it's not like a Calm Mindset or anything like that. We get a Landorus T right here on an Ice Punch. We take 2 though, which is all that matters, and he does not freeze us. We're going to defog, I think. I think defogging is much more important than rocks. So it's actually Sub-Zero Slammer. That's going to hold us back. That actually really sucks. We're going to go right here into our... We have several options. I know he's So since we saw the Z move, I don't think he has a ton of ways to hit my Ninetales right now. So we're going to go Ninetales first, and we're going to get up an Aurora Veil right here. I'm hoping he's not dual elemental punches, and hopefully he's just, what's it called, actually we can freeze dry right here. I'm hoping it's not Fire Punch, I'm hoping it's just Ice Punch. And maybe like Iron Head or something. We did see Sub-Zero Slammer, which is really cool to catch Landorus T, and he made a really nice prediction there. I'm pretty sure had he clicked Iron Head, we would have actually lived. He goes Zygarde on a freeze dry, and we freeze him. I mean, it's called freeze dry, but I honestly don't understand the Zygarde play at all. We're gonna freeze dry this again. I guess he recognizes that I'm going for game with my Alolan Sandslash, and he's trying to prevent that. So he goes Medicham now. No way I'm staying in right here. We're gonna go hard Magearna, and then we're gonna go Lele, and then we're gonna go out into Lele. So he goes ahead in Mega Loves right there, and I'm not sure if we take a hit through the terrain right now. On the off chance we do, I'm just gonna HP Fire. Hopefully he gives me damage on the Ferrothorn right now. He actually goes Jirachi, that's totally alright as well, because we get a bit of damage off on that. And Aurora Veil goes down on the perfect turn, because we can bring out Ninetales in again, and just knock him out after. So, right here, I'm just going to HP Fire again. Hopefully he doesn't flinch us, so we put him in range of our Tapu Lele, which we do. So now we actually have 2 win conditions in Tapu Lele and our Sandslash. So, we're going to go right here for the Hidden Power Fire, and see what exactly he wants to do right here. I can't sack my Ninetales. He goes for the Fire Punch, and we actually did reveal to have it right there. I'm going to go Tapu Lele, because this is our last turn of Hail, and honestly, I kind of need my Mons healthy. So he goes out into Clefable. I could have gone Ninetales, but it's alright. We're going to Psychic right here. I really want HP Fire, but it's not worth it at this point in the match, since he, that actually does a ton. He can't stall this out. I'm going to go for Psychic again. He has to go Ferrothorn eventually, and we have the chance of getting a Spit F drop, and even if he does go Ferrothorn, we get the damage off that we need for our Sandslash, so that does a ton. As he gets up rocks. That's not going to make a difference, I don't think. Everything still switches in. So we go right here for the for the Psychic again. Get a bit of damage off. We're going to click it again right now. And then we're going to go for game with Sandslash late game. That's pretty much what we're going to do. Just knock me out, man. We get a bit of damage off. We get a Spit F drop. Goes for the power up. We're going to Psychic again right now. And that's all the damage that we need, especially if he stays in right here. We just win with Sandslash under the Hail. Is Sandslash going to get another sweep? I think it will, because he gives me the damage. He goes for Power Up. We're going to get a Ninetales right here. We're going to set the Aurora Veil, and I think we're going to win. Because even though Sandslash is going to be taking, like, what, it's going to be at 62, I think, when it switches in. I think we're fine, so he does actually go for Elite Sheed. Unfortunately, we're going to Freeze Dry right here, just because we do have enough Hail turns. We have 7 turns of Hail right now. It's not going to make a difference. And with the Spit F drop, we should knock him out, as we do. And at this point, he has to go out into a Mon that... he goes Clefable. Yeah, I'm not going to let anything happen right here. We're going to go hard Sandslash and just win. Because he's going to go for that, obviously. We're going to Z-move right here. And then we're going to go for the Iron Head on this Mon. And we should be good to go. Because we still have the Aurora Veil up, so I think we can take any hit. Do I just want to Iron Head? Well, it's not going to make a difference now. And what I can do is just Iron Head the Medicam into range of my Ninetales. Actually, Ninetales doesn't switch in again. I think we have to Icicle Crash. I should have SD'd up. I definitely should have SD'd up. We're going to Icicle Crash right here. He goes for Fake Out. I should have Icicle Crashed. I should have SD'd up, I mean. I think we just choked it away. We Icicle Crash right here every time. Or do I Iron Head flinch him? 30%. 30%. Neither one's going to knock him out, I don't think. We're going to Calc just in case, but I doubt either one does the trick. Sandslash-Alola. Any Showdown usage against Medicham. All-out attacker. Let's see what we can do. Neither one's gonna knock him out. We have to Iron Head. Can we flinch him? Nope. But he actually choked right there. He did. Does he have Bullet Punch? Bullet Punch? Question mark. He does have Bullet Punch. That's gonna be the game. So we're gonna go Medicam right. Yeah, we're gonna go Abomasnow right here, and he's gonna barely clutch this one out. That was a good one. I mean, obviously I should have SD'd up on the Clefable, and we probably just would have won. But I couldn't risk him having Flamethrower, and we're just gonna drop a GG right there and / forfeit. And that's going to be that battler right there. So unfortunately, we're gonna finish off the live at 3-3, but that's totally all right considering we were using Hail. And honestly, I think we did pretty well considering the team. So if you guys are new, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.